When you watch the Jacksonville State beating Ole Miss and Kansas losing at home to North Dakota State, does that concern you at all, or does that remind you at all of kind of how serious you have to take the Citadel?
We always take every team serious. It was just more of a, not that I was concerned, that was just more like a first game. Jacksonville, I mean, they came out to play. Ole Miss, they obviously had some quarterback issues, but other than that, we should be fine. We don't take any opponent lightly at all.
Is it fun to watch games like that when you're sitting in a big school to watch other big schools lose those type of games, or is it more as a player a concern to watch those big schools lose?
It depends. The Ole Miss game, if they were ranked, I probably would have been happy because then I'm thinking, oh, maybe we get to come up somehow in the rankings. But, I mean, other than that, if it wasn't the Pac-10, it really didn't have any recollection to me. So it was just fun to watch. It's a good football game, especially the Ole Miss finish.
As a fan, do you root for the underdog?
It depends, really. Like Ole Miss, I got recruited by them, so I really didn't care about them anyway. So I was kind of rooting for Jacksonville State.
How often do you see Jerron Kreiner make catches like that in practice?
It was funny because when he was making those catches in the game, Shaquille Richardson said, Coach Mike gets mad at me for trying to guard him. Look what he's doing to them. So it was like, that was probably the highlight of the whole game. But he does it all the time. It's nothing new for him. So he's just ready to come out and work.
In fall camp, you were really helping out those young freshmen kind of learn their assignments and things. Does that carry over to game? Are you still talking to guys and making sure guys are in the right place, or are you guys pretty set in what you're doing?
We're pretty set. Just like this past game, I didn't get to come out because they just wanted to make sure somebody was able to do all the checks. But, I mean, Adam Hall, he's qualified to do it. We have a lot of faith in Marquise. He's good. And McKnight and Shaq, those guys, they can play with the ones right now if they wanted to. So it's no layoff or anything like that. It was just making sure, just in case anything happened.
Who's the crazy one in that defensive back meeting?
Robert Golden, by far. That's, he's really come alive ever since he got moved back to corner. He loves it out there on that island. So if you ever see him during the pregame, he'll have a lot of antics and stuff, and he always gets everybody hyped, especially on the defense.
Were you guys nervous at all? First game of the year on the road?
It was more fun than me looking at the freshmen all big-eyed and nervous, especially Shaq. He, before we were leaving to the Glass Bowl, he was just in the room jumping on beds, getting all hyped and stuff. I'm like, man, we got a long time for the game. You can calm down a little bit. But for me, it was nothing new. It was just another game.
How good did it feel to finally get to hit someone else other than your own team?
It was actually kind of I didn't get a tackle to the second half, so I was telling me and Trevin, I was talking to him and going like, hey, we got to be patient. Don't try to do anything big right now. We don't have any action coming to us. But it was actually nice. It was a refreshing feeling to get back out there and compete.
Did you guys think they would be better than they were offensively?
Yeah, we were expecting more passes, but it seemed like they thought they could run on us, so they tried that, and it was just more trying to stay awake because we thought maybe they were trying to rock us to sleep with all the running and then try to hit some big play action stuff. So we were just trying to stay ready as a secondary.
Joseph, thanks, man. Thanks for